Hey Libras, how y'all doing? This is Cece with Cece Rose Tarot. Welcome. This is y'all love reading for April 2020. Welcome to my channel, to my Libra, Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venuses. I am your intuitive tarot reader, Cece, and I appreciate the love I get from my Libras. Okay? Libras, y'all give me a lot of love, and maybe it's just a Libra thing because I'm a Libra, of course. But y'all give me a lot of love and I appreciate it, okay? And I'm following up with y'all reading for April 2020. Y'all were like my lowest views for April. Okay, but in March and in like February and January, y'all were my highest views. Actually, y'all like my highest views overall since I've had my channel. I think my Libra video last year in like June or July, I got like 15,000 views or something crazy. And I just started. Like I literally went for like 30, then I jumped up. So, hey, believe in yourself. Because I'm going to push my videos. I ain't going to stop, you know? So, Libras, I love y'all. Y'all were like very low in views, but hey, Libras, we going through some shit right now. And we probably been going through some ish, you know? Especially with the lockdown and the COVID-19 thing and the layoffs and everybody and the energies. You know, a lot of Libras are very empathic, highly empathic. We can feel energies like from a million miles away. Like, it probably bothers a lot of y'all to just even go to the store right now and be bothered with people because of how paranoid and how, like, different society has, you know, acted during these times. You know, it's like, I don't know if it's bringing us together or it's dividing people more. But anyway, I don't pay attention to that ish. And I know a lot of y'all Libras don't pay attention to it. Like, I really just stay in my own mode and focus on abundance. And I think that that's the mode for a lot of my Libras. Okay? Now, remember, this reading may only resonate with some people and may not resonate with everybody. Okay? If you like to know, I'm a Libra sun and my Virgo, I said my Virgo. My moon is Virgo and my rising is Cancer, okay? And I'm shuffling from Fairy Oracle decks, okay? Trying to get a general take on what's going on for Libras when it comes to love and love aspects, okay? All right? I'm doing personal readings. Please reach out to me for a personal reading at goddessrosetarot.com. I accept PayPal. I accept Cash App too if you want to reach out to me. And give me a donation or anything of if you wanted to. You know, I accept donations. I accept $1. I accept anything. All my information is below, okay? If you're ever interested in doing a personal reading. And I have them as low as like $10 right now because I know right now people are going through hard times. And I've lowered my prices on my readings, okay? Let me get started. I've talked your ear off 3 minutes. All right, I'm cutting the deck. All right, so the overall energy I have is the bottom of the deck. It says release. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that out. All right, it says release. Now release. What are we releasing, Libra? Okay, it says let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. In terms of your love life, in terms of anybody that you're dealing with at the moment, I believe a lot of Libras have gone through a lot of things and gone through things that have hurt them very dearly. Um, if it happened recently, if it happened from a long time ago, it could be a number of things, okay, that have happened in your life, and you hold on to it consciously, even unconsciously, like you're not even aware of it. Some of us is not even aware of it, okay? I believe a lot of Libras out there have been hurt and had traumatizing events in their lives, and at times it comes to mind because you never dealt with it rationally. You never really faced it. A lot of us keep on a poker face, you know, when we're dealing with things in life, and we don't say anything. We sweep it under the rug, but at times it hits us that we didn't cry about that, or that really F me up more than, you know, anybody might think. Those thoughts though, are the thoughts that bind us to those realities, the thoughts that bind us to things that hold us back with going forward in our relationships. Even if you've been deceived, if you've been hurt, if you've been betrayed, if you've been cheated on, all those things that happen, you've been abused, all those things that happened in our past, they hurt us in our current relationships. And even if you're not in a relationship or married, it'll hurt you in your single life too. So holding on to the thoughts is the thing that a lot of my Libras, I feel, is learning how to release that right now. And that's the energy, that's the overall energy. You're learning to release traumas and things that have happened to you to ensure that you have a successful relationship, you have a successful marriage, or you're just successful, period, whether you're by yourself, that you are just successful in all your endeavors because you have dealt with the things that hurt you, and you don't think that everybody is going to do those things to you, because when you have been hurt and traumatized so much, it will make you have the worst trust issues, and you will think that everybody is a cheater, or you think that everybody is a thief, you'll think that everybody has a personal ulterior motive when you have been victimized. But the thing is, you have to transition those thoughts and say, I'm not no victim, I'm a goddess, or I'm a god, whatever you might say to yourself. I'm a king, I'm a queen, I have God power all throughout me, whatever you might say. You have to really speak power into who you are now, Libra, and that is going to help your relationship right now in this moment. Know that whoever you are with, give the benefit of the doubt. You know that this is what you want, a good love that does not hurt you, that does not abuse you, that does not pull you down. Whatever you know you desire, whatever you know in your mind that you deserve and that you're going to have, because a lot of us can declare it, you're going to have it. But let go of the thought of what happened in the past or whatever it is that might have hurt you. Okay? Even if it's with the current person you're with, if they done things to deceive you, or if they just, might have hurt you here and there with short words, or maybe they did not understand that they hurt you, or vice versa, you hurt somebody so much that it tears you up at night. Let that go. Okay, it says new opportunities are here, time to move on. So there's just opportunities sitting right here for you to grab. And I believe that if we are in the motion of, in this energy, allowing this energy to interfere, then it can block that out. This is also interchangeable. This could be for the person you're dealing with. It could be for somebody around you that they need to let go of the past, that they need to understand that their traumas hold them back from having a successful relationship with you, Libra. It could be vice versa. But when it's time to move on, it's time to move on. And the best thing to do is to say, hey, I'm not binded by those thoughts, and we're allowing the love that I desire to come in now. Okay? So a lot of y'all are doing that. A lot of y'all might be doing ritualistic things like writing down what hurt you, then burning it. That's something y'all might be doing. Some of y'all might be doing yoga or spiritual practices to release toxic, unwanted, fucked up memories. Okay? All right, next card I have, it says unity. Okay? Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches. See which works for you. A spiritually minded community. I keep having this card. And I had this card with my Virgo reading. And I said in Virgo's reading that everybody is unifying with like-minded individuals who are spiritually inclined, who have a purpose in being here, who are positive, who vibrate on a level that you vibrate on. A lot of y'all are uniting with that or have united with that. The person you might deal with is very spiritual like you. They understand a lot about the unknown, and they have a connection to source, a deep connection with source, and you two are probably united spiritually through your understanding of spirituality. Okay? To be really deep into spirituality and not really just be like a sheep just walking around here getting told what to do, it shows that you are a person who will lead a revolution of change, and you're part of that. You're part of that star seeds or indigos or whatever they may call you. You are part of that, and that's probably why you're here listening to this reading also, because you're pulling together spiritual people just like you, and you and the person you're with are spiritually connected through the community in which you keep. Okay? And it says do the right thing for the right reason, okay? And compare old versus new, meaning letting go of the past. A lot of you know some of the ways you reacted from the past don't work for you now. Some of the ways that you manage money don't work for you now. Some of the ways you reacted to this, or you allowed this person to do to you then, don't work for you now. So you're looking at the past and what you allowed, and you're looking at the current moment. And a lot of you, oh, I'm sorry, I'm leaning. A lot of you are saying, hey, I'm reflecting back and forth, and I know what I desire, okay? And I'm always going to compare and contrast because I'm a Libra, and that's what we do, okay? The scales. I like to compare and contrast and balance shit out. That's what I do, okay? A lot of you are doing that, and you're unifying with your spiritual selves. You're finding yourself back at that spiritual unification point. Like, spiritually, that is who I am. I'm a spiritual person. And whoever I'm dealing with, I need them to be on that vibration like me too. So both you and your mate right now might be doing spiritual practices to release a lot of y'all past. Y'all might be in therapies. Y'all might be considering therapeutic works. Like I said, yoga, a number of things. There's a lot of spiritual practices that you and your mate could take up or partake in to unify your love. Or y'all might be pulling together like-minded people just like you too. Okay. If you're not in a relationship, then you might be around or in a group or a setting where everybody is highly conscious or spiritual or like light workers type. They are nature people, really deep into nature. You might be around these type of group of individuals who really think outside the box, and you might find yourself united with them and working together to release things that might have hurt you. Because a lot of love that's coming in for us right now is coming in because we're dealing with the traumas, we're dealing with things that might have held us back, and letting go and releasing it and burying that shit is really on a lot of my Libra's agendas, I see. Okay. The next card I have says Princess of Spring. It says optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So a lot of y'all are in creative mode. And this is a love reading, okay? But even in your love life, you're just trying to create a lot of happiness for you and your mate. So while a lot of y'all are sitting probably furloughed right now, just been in the house a little more, you actually been planning and making an agenda of how you're going to be optimistic and how you're going to be creative. And you and the person you're dealing with probably have been very energetic, and y'all have been working on your dreams. The reason with that being said, it looks like if you have a unification of energy around you and you're releasing unwanted energies, it gives you a boost of energy, Libra. So you or the person you're dealing with can be going after your dreams. And you will probably be doing a lot of things that's optimistic that you've never done before. You might be creating things or working on things you've never done before. Maybe you've never opened up this type of business. Maybe you've never done this type of investment. Maybe you never thought about doing beauty or doing this. Whatever it is, you have high energy around you right now, and when you do the therapy and do the work, you want to do everything. Okay. All right. Yeah, this confirms it. A lot of y'all want to be by yourselves, okay? And whether you're single, married, or in a relationship, you're in hermit mode. It says find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth, back to the spiritual-minded community, okay? I talked a lot about spirituality. During this time, a lot of y'all are leaning on your spirituality or already understand what's going on from a spiritual perspective, okay? You enjoy your solitude, Libra. It makes you more creative, okay? If you are in a relationship or married, your mate might notice this, that, you like to be in solitude and be to yourselves, to counsel yourselves, to therapy yourselves. It says find or be a mentor. A lot of you will probably reach out and look to mentors to assist you with things, especially if you're trying to, create things and do big things, in terms of business, finances, career, whatever you're trying to do. It looks like a lot of you are in hermit mode and really wanting to stay focused, and you're not really, a lot of y'all don't mind this break from society. A lot of y'all don't mind that everything's shut down right now, okay? You're really enjoying being in hermit mode. This is also interchangeable. The person you're dealing with also probably enjoys being in hermit mode too and taking a break from society. Okay, this is definitely interchangeable. And you can, like I said, be dealing with someone just like you that's very spiritually inclined, very empathic, and you both are in hermit mode. And you kind of just want to be in your mode of creating. Okay, we are co-creators. That's why we came here. We came here to create. The next card I have is the Ten of Spring. It says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Okay, so a lot of you are enjoying, again, that hermit mode. Y'all don't mind being by yourselves. Okay, all right, look at this card. He is comfortable in that boat with her. Okay, so a lot of y'all getting courted right now and treated like a princess, or treated like a prince, or treated like a king, a queen, a god, goddess, whatever level you are on in your mind. Okay, it says an emotionally fulfilling life of family. A lot of y'all are enjoying this in the house moment. Y'all might be dealing with somebody. Y'all might be been booed up a lot lately. Okay, it says raising children wisely. So being around your children, being in connection with your children, a lot of you are building a union with your mate where y'all raise your children with a lot of discipline. You pass down good family values. You understand that generational wealth and also generational education is important, and you're focused on having a good life with your mate, and that that you two can raise your children or your potential children, if you don't have children yet, wisely. You can raise them to be the best that they could be. You feel like you can trust the person you're with the more that you two are together and in hermit mode. It says that people you can trust, or the person you with feels that they can trust you. Okay, all right, you two probably raise children together, or you co-parent together, or you potentially want children together. But I see a lot of people booed up right now, booed up in the house and enjoying their hermit mode. Okay, all right. So let me see what Psychic Tarot tells y'all, Libra. Okay. All right. Got y'all boot up, boot up. In hermit mode, you are in sorcerer mode. On one of my cards, the hermit has on like the sorcerer's robe, and is carrying the light. And that's what a lot of y'all are doing in hermit mode. You're kind of like in this like secret magician mode. Okay. And it's like a secret magician, but at the same time you're like, I'm enjoying being one with my family and loving my family. Or a lot of y'all are working on manifesting that. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it a little brighter for the rest of the reading. Okay, all right. All right, so what is Psychic Tarot telling me? Okay, I'm gonna cut the deck. All right, and see the bottom of the deck card we have here. Okay, I have the third eye chakra card. Y'all are in psychic mode. That's probably why y'all in hermit mode. I did mention empath energy. My empath Libras, y'all are highly empathic right now, and the spiritual energies are high right now amongst everyone. I believe that the energies and the thought forms that have been put out there are vibrating at a rapid rate. So a lot of Libras are clairvoyants, clairaudience, and clairsentience, and blah blah blah. Anyways, we always can foretell and see the future. A lot of y'all can feel it, or y'all can hear it, or y'all dream it. But a lot of what's happening around you is because you did see it, especially when it comes to the life of with your family, and this connection with your family, and this love that you're working on. You actually seen it through psychic clairvoyance. I believe a lot of y'all will be highly psychic and highly intuitive this month, and you will be getting messages, and you have been getting a lot of messages. So it's been overwhelming, and that's why you have been in hermit mode. And sometimes you probably don't know if your mate understands this, or vice versa. You and your mate might be, like I said, both of y'all empathic, and both of y'all feeling the energies left and right from people. Okay, so it's increasing it's increasing the momentum with you when it comes to your spirituality. And a lot of you are lighting candles more and doing more sage and are doing more practices, getting out in nature, really to clear those energies, because your clairaudience or your clairvoyance is so high, or whatever it could be. You're seeing stuff, you're hearing stuff, so it can increase your anxiety when your third eye, in which they refer to the third eye, the pineal gland, is more open than others, okay? Because you can feel things, okay? So a lot of y'all are in high empath mode, and I believe that's why y'all are in hermit mode, okay? And that's why you're in a high spiritual mode. You've been chosen. You know your path. You know why you're here. You're here to do your work, and you understand at this mode, and I would say, excuse me, not at this moment, in this moment, that you have to put on the momentum as far as your spiritual protection goes, your spiritual alliances go, and your spiritual alliance with your higher self, as well as any type of pantheon that you call upon to assist you in your endeavors. Your spirituality is high right now, Libra, or the vice versa. Like I said, the person you're dealing with is a high clairvoyant, high clairaudient, empath type of person too. I see both people being that, and I'm seeing this for a lot of my Libras. You might not even know that the person you're dealing with is on that level, or they don't even know that you're on that level. Maybe they know you're on that level, but they don't even know how how much of the level you're on. Like, hey, I'm like super psychic. Don't try to run no game on me, okay? I know everything coming, and y'all live in that. Y'all live in that. I know, instead of I don't know. A lot of Libras live in that. I know that's going to happen. Okay. And when you live in that mode, it's kind of hard to blend in sometimes. You got to go in hermit mode because it comes off arrogant. Oh, you think you know everything, huh? Oh, you think you know? No, I kind of know because I'm fucking psychic as shit. But, some people don't understand that. The next card I have is sacrifice. Okay. Sacrifice. And I believe we're going to go back to the card I had in the beginning of the reading when it talked about letting go, okay? Letting go. It says release, okay? Sacrifice is similar to that, okay? But sacrifice also sometimes means, I have to give this up in order to allow this. But this is a divine sacrifice. You see how she's prayed and the rainbow's coming upon her. So the sacrifices that y'all have made recently is going to really allow those new opportunities to come in, Libra, for you. Okay? Some of you have made sacrifices as far as something that you enjoy or something that you enjoy doing. Instead of doing that, you've taken the time to help somebody else, or vice versa. You're helping out others and putting out things that you really should have been working on, but you've put others' needs before your own. The universe is not overlooking that. Okay. The universe is not overlooking that. And as in terms in a relationship goes, the person you're dealing with is not overlooking it. You might be sacrificing a lot because you really love somebody, or vice versa. They sacrifice a lot for you. Okay, they sacrifice a lot because of their love for you. Okay, but what else is it telling me? Okay, it had released. Now it says moving on. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this out there, but again, there's a lot of things waiting at the door to come in. If you listen to Esther Hicks and they talk about being in the vortex, and I believe that vortex, like I said, it's there for a lot of Libras, but we have to move on. We have to let go. We have to move on. And there are things that have held us back from allowing the life that we desire. But I think at this moment, a lot of y'all will be moving on. A lot of y'all will be moving from old energies. A lot of y'all will be moving on and from energies that don't serve y'all. If y'all are currently single, if you've been dating or talking to people, then you're probably going to be moving on and releasing a lot of that, making sacrifices to allow the new. Okay? Some of you will literally want to move on and move physically. You and your mate or your husband or your wife, whoever you're dealing with, is considering taking a sacrifice and moving somewhere and going somewhere different to allow new opportunities to come in. A lot of you just want something new, and I do see y'all moving on to something new. Okay, something that's going to transition your lives, but you're actually moving on from past traumas and hurts, because I believe it has held a lot of people back, the stuff they have been through, and that's why your third eye is highly increased right now. Your psychic visions, your psychic dreams, you're having a lot of shit fuck with you. You might have, a lot of thought forms type of energies come to you, and sometimes they're not your thoughts. You're like, why am I having these negative thoughts come in? Why am I thinking about that? That shouldn't be there. So I think that y'all are just in the mode of just consistently thinking about, I'm moving on. I want a whole new life. I desire this emotionally fulfilling life with my family. I love my family, and I cannot allow things that hurt me to hinder me. It keeps you scared sometimes to even allow love to come in. Sometimes you just want to sit in hermit mode. You don't want to be bothered. Some people enjoy being single because of the fact that they are vulnerable in love, and they don't like being vulnerable in love. I'm going to finish up with Doreen Virtue's romance deck, since this is a love reading. But overall, I feel like a lot of spiritual work is being done right now, and it could be between you or whoever you're dealing with, or somebody around you, where y'all are really working very hard and doing therapeutic things to ensure that you do not allow past hurts, past traumas, y'all keeping it in the past, okay, to interfere with your life, okay? Some of you just physically want to move and want to move on to something different. You're tired of the life that you have. You're willing to make sacrifices at this moment. Some of y'all may make those big sacrifices and go ahead and move out of state, or go ahead and take on this career, or go ahead and just stay a full-time mom, or go ahead or just be a full-time entrepreneur. But you have to give this up. Sometimes we have to give up the belief that we can't do it, and that's the sacrifice. And sometimes we have to sacrifice of giving a fuck what other people think. Okay? Which we shouldn't. Oh, goodness. I just popped all these cards out. So I'm going to keep them. Okay, Libra. Okay, so all those cards popped out. I'm just going to keep them because I have no other reason to keep shuffling. All right. Okay, so bottom of the deck card I have, it says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. And that's why a lot of y'all letting go of those past hurts, past things that held you back from getting what you want in life, okay? A lot of y'all taking y'all love and putting it towards you, and understanding that the more you love yourself, the more you get love. The more your person loves you, the more your lover loves you, the more your suitor or whoever you're dealing with, your boo thing, the person you've been booed up with, okay? Once they see you love yourself, it makes them love you more. Okay, it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, the more a lot of you put a lot of work into yourselves. Libras naturally do that, but continue to love yourself.